Don't tell people we fell off. Tell them you did some sucker shit and I cut you the fuck off. Cause I don't want no fake people around me.
Hello and good evening, family. Welcome to another NuWa Farming Garden. Thank you for coming out. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe button. If you have, I love you. If not, continue. All right, so today I brought you because we're about to make some shea butter. So let's get to it. All right, give thanks. We're putting the pot on the stove. We're going to use a double boiler setup to get this done. We're going to put the Pyrex dish, Pyrex bowl into your standard boiler pot. Fill water up to the point of contact to the Pyrex dish and bring it to a simmer. We don't really want to get a boil because we just want the butter to melt. We don't want the butter to really turn into liquid. We just want to get it softened up. So let's get that started. Give thanks. All right, so while we wait for the water to come to a nice warm simmer, let's get the actual shea butter prepared. What we have in front of us is a shea butter from the country of origin of Ghana, West Africa, and we are looking at 12.9 kilos, roughly, give or take. So we're going to cut this down to a more manageable size, and we're going to now get it melted and cut down. So what we got set up right now is we got this thing in the Pyrex dish here, and we're waiting for it to kind of melt out. Now this is going to be the raw set that we're doing now, and yes, we can easily just put it in the containers, but it's a little work. So we're just going to get this one a little melted up just a little bit and see if we can just more pour it in instead of having to scoop it in. It's a little, for all my shea butter people, y'all know what I'm going through. All right, so let's just give this a moment to, a little liquefy. Give thanks. One thing to be mindful of is when you're doing this is not to overshoot the temperature, because you don't want to cook the shea butter. We're just trying to bring it to its temperature of liquefaction when it actually turns from a solid into a liquid. I don't know the exact temperature right now. I'll try to get a temperature reading, but that's what we're trying to shoot for. We're not trying to overshoot it in terms of make it boil or trying to cook it like you do cooking with cooking oil. No, that's not what we're going for. We're just trying to bring it up to temperature so that it would liquefy itself. So that would be easier for us to pour into rather than scoop into. Give thanks. Now, even though the shea butter isn't fully liquefied, we actually turn the heat off at this point because we don't want to add any more heat into it. As I told you, we're trying to just bring it to the point of liquefaction. So at this point, we can actually start scooping or transferring it from the Pyrex dish into the containers, and the rest of the stuff that's still in the solid state should have liquefied by the time we get to that point. So at this point now, we're going to start to transfer what's in the Pyrex dish into the containers, and this will be just the raw line coming out, and afterwards we will do the raw whipped. Now let's take note of the quantity that we did. We broke it down into quarters basically. And so what I've realized with that is a little bit too much for this particular dish. So what we're going to do moving forward, we're going to cut it again in half. So I think it's going to be 1/8 of the block we're going to use to whip it, and then we'll go from there. Give thanks. Yeah. So here's the most important part of this whole situation. Pouring them into the containers. So now that we got the liquid shea butter, now we're going to use our special dandy scooper here, and we're going to scoop such beautiful golden honey shea butter into our containers. And we're going to do this as gentle and subtle as possible, enjoying every single drop, knowing that it's going to protect and coat every single inch of your skin. That's right, NuWaFarmingGarden.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It's the perfect moment to leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Is this how you make your shea butter? Is this how you like your shea butter made? Please leave a comment down below. Please like. I can't see your dislikes, so it's not really helpful. But, ooh, look at that. Oh, golden. Jiggle. Oh, yeah. Let's just leave that for a minute, right? Oh. Suck it to me. Cheers. Hey. Yeah, baby. Go. Listen.